Today I want to talk about an airbag issue on the Dodge Ram 1500. I'm working on a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500, and if you look at the instrument panel, when I turn the truck on, you can see that the airbag light comes back on. I've checked the all the wires underneath the seats, and everything looks good there, so trying to figure out what the problem is. And this is not something that you can go to AutoZone and use one of their scanners. It requires a DRB3 scanner. So anyway, looked around for some obvious problems, and I think the problem is lying with the passenger airbag switch. You notice that the airbag switch is on the on position. I've flipped it back to the on and off position, and the light should come on either on the on or the off position. If that bulb burns out, then that will give you an airbag light on, just because it senses that something's wrong, and you know, that it needs to be repaired. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the cover. As you can see right here, the cover right here, I'm going to take that off and take that switch out and take a look at it. Now there's one screw that holds it in place, which is right below the airbag switch. So I took that screw out, and if you just take a screwdriver and just, you know, slowly start to pry it out, you'll notice that it's starting to come loose. There's a bunch of clips that hold it in place. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take those out, and then I'll show you what you need to do next. Okay, I just took the console off, and as I mentioned before, there was one screw that holds it in place. And if you look down here, you'll see all the little metal clips that hold that in place. And as I said before, if you just gently pry it with a screwdriver, you know, everything will pop out, okay? And then when you pull that out, you'll notice some wires hanging on there. Look over to the far right, and you will see your airbag switch right there. Okay? There's 3 screws, Phillips head screws, that hold that in place. And if you look right here, you can see the wire clip holding that in place. Just pinch that right there, pops right off. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the airbag switch out. Okay, so now we've got the switch out, and just want to show you real close. If you look way up in there, you probably can't see it with my phone here, but there is a little LED light in there, and there's a very good chance that that thing is burned out. If you look at a drawing of the switch, which is right here, you'll see that from your fuses, fuse 52 and fuse 53, which pretty much runs everything on your ignition. And what it does is on fuse 53, if you just follow that down, it taps off of that. You've got a, I believe, a pink and an orange wire that feeds the LED right there. So if that LED burns out, then you've got a problem right there, and you can see where this feeds into your airbag control module. So anyway, that's what I believe is wrong, is that LED, when that LED light burns out, that causes your airbag light to go on. So what I'm going to do is, with the switch itself, you can either go to a dealership, or I just got a price this morning for about 38 bucks, or you can go online and probably get it for about 27 bucks, a little bit cheaper, and you can just replace the switch and be done with it. Or you can some people have tried to take this out and take the LED light out and replace it with a bulb, something that would light up and work. So anyway, that's up to you what you want to do with that. Okay, me personally, I think I'm going to try to go ahead and replace the light if I can do it. If you look at the side, you'll see 3 little tabs. They're holding it in place. If you look over on the other side there, there's 2 little tabs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bitty flat screwdriver down on the side and see if I can pull this out. I'm going to put a flat screwdriver here and just slowly work it out and see what we've got. As I said before, if you're not interested in doing that, I would just replace the whole switch and be done with it. Okay, you can see that after I've taken this out, you can see where it was taken out right here, and there's just a small circuit board on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these three little tabs right here, here, and here. If you just, they're spring loaded, and you just move it back, and I'm going to pull the circuit board out so you can see the LED light. Okay, I just pulled out the circuit board from the switch, and if you look at that right there, you can see I had to solder out the 4 pins right here, 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 and here. I had to get those out to pull that loose. And if you flip that over, you can see the bulb right there. So I'm going to take that bulb out, and what I'll do is I'll get you a Radio Shack list to replace the bulb. Okay folks, here's the Radio Shack bulb that I'm going to run and get. It's either 272-1141 or 271-1141, 12 volt, 25 milliamp with 1 3/4 hookup leads, around $1.50. So if you're taking the longer route, not buying the whole switch, you're going to spend about $1.50 versus $30. So I'm going to run and get the bulb right now. Okay, now that you've either got your new switch or that you did like me and replace the bulb inside the switch, we're going to go ahead and just reverse what we did and put it back in. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put the 3 screws back in, plug it back in, put everything, pop it back in place, and then put the 1 screw down at the bottom, and then we'll see if it works or not. All right, we got everything put back in place. I've got the passenger bag airbag on, and let's see if it works or not. So we'll go ahead and turn it on and see what happens. And the airbag light went off and stayed off. So we are good to go. Now this is a 2004 Dodge Ram 1500, but I read some blogs where Ford, and I'm sure some, Toyota, whoever's got the passenger bag airbag switch, that you have the same problem. If you have an airbag light that's on and you cannot figure out what the problem is, just check the airbag switch light to see if the on or off light is on. If the light is off, then more than likely you've got a bulb problem. Some people say you can check underneath the seat to see if some of the wires are loose. You can check that, but if you check that and you check the switch and you still don't know what's going on, then I would recommend taking it to the dealership. By all means, do not mess with airbags because these things can definitely hurt somebody. So if you don't know what you're doing, go to the dealer. But if the light is not on, then mention that to them so that they will take a look at that, and that will be the first thing they investigate. So hope this helps, and have a good day.